Good afternoon, it's Jeff and Wilma at Budroom, and I just want to show you these water spinach, also known as Kangkong and Sweet Corn fritters, that we just made for lunch. I've got some more over here, and we're going to show you how we made these. We had a taste of them and they're absolutely beautiful. This is our first taste of Kangkong. So I've got this young Kangkong growing here. It's also known as water spinach. So I've only had this growing for about 4 weeks. I've got it in a bucket here, in these buckets with holes drilled halfway around. So it grows in water, but I've got it growing in these buckets, and you keep it nice and wet. So what I'm going to do is just trim off some of these young leaves and these ends. I just want to thank my friend Nikki for sharing these with us. So after giving it a wash and removing some of the thicker stems, I'm just going to chop it up finely. Look at that, beautiful. These have only been blanched, so they're going to be cooked a bit more in the fritters. These are the super sweet variety, the beautiful sweet corn. Now this is my other one. 1.5 cobs we're using in this mixture. Break up the corn a bit. Just put my sweet corn and my water spinach in the bowl. What I'm going to do is add 1 egg. Then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of milk, about a tablespoon of olive oil, about a teaspoon of soy sauce, about 2 or 3 drops of sesame oil, and maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and about a tablespoon of ginger. This is finely minced ginger. About a tablespoon of my mango chili sauce. This is quite mild, but I'll probably put 2 tablespoons of that. I have about a teaspoon of finely chopped turmeric, so that was out of the freezer. A couple of garlic cloves, just going to crush those. Oh, there's about 4 or 5 small ones there, but we'll call it 2 garlic cloves. Now I just went out and picked this. It's a beautiful red shallot, good sized red shallot, so I'm going to chop it up fine. Look at the colour of it. And that's going to go in. What I'm going to do is put in about a teaspoon of baking powder. Just a teaspoon of that. I'm going to put about a handful of this plain flour in here. It'll help to bind it together as well as the egg. This is probably a good handful of plain flour. Going to mix all that together. Look at that, looks beautiful. The aroma coming out of there is absolutely beautiful. I'll probably do just a touch more flour. Fry pan here, turn the heat on. About a tablespoon of olive oil, and then let that heat up. All you do now is just spoon out your mixture into fritters. Like that. So this is simmering nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'll just turn this over. Looking good.
Yeah, that looks lovely.
This is the first ones to come out. Look at that.
Beautiful.
The last one's coming out now. Just want to point out the beautiful colour that the turmeric gives it. Going to have a taste test of these. You're going to have a try also, aren't you, Wilma?
Yes.
Try a bit. Oh, I've got some of my sweet mango sauce. I'll try a bit. Beautiful. I'm going to enjoy my lunch.
They don't need any additions to them.
No. Oh well, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Bye. So I'm just going to flip these over. Oops. Jinx.